Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Welcome to the Six Bugle Podcast, where fire service administrative professionals connect, learn, and grow together. I'm your host, Rudy Ruiz, and today we're diving into a topic that's transforming administrative work across every industry: artificial intelligence. Now, before you think this is too technical or futuristic, let me stop you right there. We're not talking about science fiction. We're talking about practical, free, or low cost AI tools you can start using today to reclaim your hours of your week. Tools that can help you with writing emails, creating reports, managing schedules, and yes, even dealing with those never ending meeting minutes. Now, if you've been feeling overwhelmed by your workload, or if you're the only administrative professional in your department, juggling 10 different roles, this episode is for you. So let's get started. Let's address the elephant in the room. When most people hear about artificial intelligence, they either think it's going to replace their job or that it's something only tech companies use. Neither is true, especially for fire service administration. Here's the reality. AI tools are becoming as common as email and spreadsheets. And just as we did when we adopted email several years ago, the professionals who learn to use these tools effectively will find themselves more valuable, more efficient, and less stressed. According to recent workforce studies, administrative professionals who use AI tools in their workflow save an average of 5 to 8 hours each week. That's almost a whole workday back into your schedule. Think about what you could do with that time. Finally organize that filing system, complete that training program you've been putting off, or maybe even leave work on time for once. So, what exactly is AI doing in the administrative office? It's handling the repetitive, time consuming tasks that drain your energy. It's drafting emails and communications, summarizing long documents and meeting recordings, creating first drafts of reports and policies, organizing and categorizing data, scheduling and calendar management, and it's even helping with social media content for your department. The key word here is helping. These tools don't replace your judgment, your knowledge of fire service operations, or your relationship skills. They're assistants that handle the grunt work so you can focus on the strategic, human centered parts of your role. Okay, let's get practical. The first category of AI tools that can transform your workday is AI writing assistants. The most accessible ones right now are ChatGPT, Claude, and Microsoft Copilot. Here's a real world scenario many of you face. The fire chiefs need you to draft a memo about a new equipment policy. Normally, you spend 30 to 45 minutes writing it from scratch, worrying about the tone, the structure, and whether you're covering everything. With an AI writing assistant, here's what you would do instead. You open the tool, type something like draft a professional memo from the fire chief to all personnel about the new quarterly equipment inspection policy. This policy requires all apparatus to be inspected by the 15th of each quarter, include the rationale about safety and compliance, and keep the tone firm but supportive. In about 15 seconds, you have a complete first draft. Now, here's the important part. You don't just send it as it is. You edit it. You add the specific details about your department. You adjust the tone to match your chief's communication style. And you include local content that the AI wouldn't know. This is what we call human in the loop. What used to take several minutes now takes only a few. And the quality is often better because you're starting from a solid structure and spending your time on refinement rather than starting from a blank page. This works for policy updates and memos, social media posts for your department, email responses to common inquiries, training announcements, newsletter content, even those dreaded grant narrative sections. One survey respondent told us that they struggle with the communication between the office and the field personnel. AI writing assistants can help you craft messages that are clear, professional, and appropriate for different audiences, whether you're writing to your chief, to your firefighters, or to the public. Here's a pro tip. Always review and personalize AI-generated content. Add your department-specific details, use your judgment about sensitive topics, and maintain your authentic voice. The AI is your first draft writer, not your final editor. The second game-changing category of AI summarization tools. If you ever sat through a 2-hour board meeting and then had to create detailed minutes, or if you received a 50-page consultant report that you need to brief your chief on, you need these tools. Tools like Otter AI, Microsoft Teams transcription, Firefly's AI, or even ChatGPT can take long documents or meeting recordings and create concise summaries in minutes. Now, picture this. You've just finished a budget committee meeting that ran 90 minutes. Traditionally, you spend another hour or more reviewing your notes and creating formal minutes. With AI summarization, the first step would be your meeting is virtual. Let's say your meeting is virtual. Use a transcription tool like Otter AI. We'll use that here, or Teams transcription to automatically record and transcribe. If it's in person, you can still record audio on your phone and upload it. Step 2, the tools create a full transcript of everything said. Step 3, ask the AI to summarize the key decision action items and discussion points. In many cases, it will even identify who said what and create timestamp references. Now, this would only apply if the meeting was virtual. This is where you would add who said what from your notes. Step 4, you review the summary and add any content the AI missed. Format it in according to your department standards, and then you're done. Time saved, usually about 60 to 70%. Quality, often more complete than handwritten notes because nothing gets missed. This works equally well for documents. Let's say you receive a new NFPA standard update or a lengthy insurance policy document. Instead of reading all 40 pages, you can upload it to an AI tool, ask for a summary of key changes or relevant sections, request specific information you need to know, get it organized in whatever format works for your chief. And one member even shared that they oversee an organization with 86 employees. Imagine the amount of documentation that crosses your desk. Being able to quickly extract what matters from the lengthy documents is a superpower. Now, a word of caution. For sensitive or confidential documents, check your department's policies on using AI tools. Some tools store data, so you'll want to use privacy-compliant tools or stick to non-confident materials. When in doubt, ask your IT department or your chief. The third area where AI is making administrative life easier is scheduling and task management. Tools like Motion, Reclaim AI, or Microsoft Copilot in Outlook can intelligently manage your calendar and to-do lists. Many of you wear multiple hats. You're handling HR paperwork, managing budgets, coordinating training, dealing with public inquiries, and somehow also managing the chief's calendar. That's a lot. AI scheduling assistants can automatically find meeting times that work for multiple people, block off focus time in your calendar, prioritize tasks based on deadlines and importance, reschedule less critical items when emergencies come up, and even draft and send meeting invitations. For example, Reclaim AI can learn your work patterns and automatically protect time for important recurring tasks. If you need 2 hours every day, Tuesday, to process payroll, it will defend that time and only allow urgent meetings to override it. Motion takes us further by creating a daily schedule that adapts throughout the day. If an emergency call pulls the chief away and meetings need to shift, it can automatically reorganize your entire afternoon. On the task management side, AI tools can break down large projects into smaller action steps, suggest realistic timelines based on task complexity, and remind you of dependencies like you can't submit this grant until finance approves the budget. It can also help you communicate status updates to multiple people. Now, one respondent mentioned struggling with project management tools. The good news is that newer AI enhanced tools are much more intuitive. They guide you through setup and can even suggest improvements to your workflow. Now, here's a practical example. You're planning your department's annual awards ceremony. Now, this involves venue booking, catering, invitation designs and distribution, award ordering, program creation, and coordinating with multiple people. Instead of keeping all of this in your head or scattered notes, an AI-powered project management tool can create the entire task list from your basic description, assign reasonable deadlines working backwards from the event date, and send automatic reminders to people responsible for different pieces. It'll also show you what's on track and what needs attention. Now, I know some of you are thinking, sounds great, but now I'm not a techie person, or my department doesn't have a budget for new tools, or I don't have time to learn something new. Let me address each of these. I'm not a techie person either. The good news is you don't need to be. Most of these tools are designed to be as easy as having a conversation. If you can use Google search or send an email, you can use all these AI tools. They're getting simpler every day, not more complicated. No budget for new tools? Even better news. Many powerful AI tools have free versions that are more than sufficient for most administrative needs. You just have to be careful with the safety features of it. Claude has a free version. Google Workspace is adding AI features and accounts that many departments already have. Microsoft 365 also has that. You can start using these tools today without a single dollar of budget approval. No time to learn? This is a concern I understand most. You're already overwhelmed, but here's the reality. You spend maybe 2 to 3 hours learning the basics of these tools, and you save 5 to 8 hours every day or every single week going forward. This is a return on investment you see in the first week. Now, here's how to start small. Week one, pick one tool and one task. Maybe use ChatGPT to draft your next routine email or memo. See how it goes. Week two, if that worked, try a second use case. Maybe have it help you create social media posts for the department or summarize a document. On the third week, once you're comfortable with one tool, consider adding a second one for a different purpose. The key is not to overhaul your entire workflow in day one. Pick the task that causes you the most frustration and takes up most of your time, and let AI help you with that first. And remember, you're not alone in this. Fire Service Administrative Professionals Association is here to support you. We will be creating a step-by-step tutorials for popular tools, templates for common AI prompts, virtual workshops where we can learn together, and a forum where you can ask questions and share successes. This is exactly the kind of professional development you told us you needed: practical, fire service specific, and immediately applicable. Now, before we wrap up, let's briefly discuss the future and using AI responsibly. AI tools are improving rapidly. 6 months from now, they'll be better than they are today. I've always said AI is the dumbest it's ever going to be today. It's only getting smarter. A year from now, they'll be integrated into almost every software platform you use. Getting comfortable with them now means you'll be ahead of the curve and not scrambling to catch up. More importantly, fire service administrative professionals who can effectively use these tools will be viewed as more valuable and as a strategic partner in their departments, demonstrating that you're leveraging cutting-edge tools to improve efficiency and quality shows leadership that you're a forward-thinking professional. Now, a few guidelines for responsible AI use. Number one, never put sensitive or confidential information into public AI tools unless your department has approved it. Personnel files, financial data, and incident details, keep these secure. Number two, always review AI-generated content before using it. You're responsible for the accuracy and appropriateness. Number three, be transparent when using AI for significant communications. Your chief should know if you're using AI tools to help draft important documents. Number four, use AI to enhance your work, not avoid learning essential skills. These tools should make your life more capable, not dependent. Number five, stay informed about your department's policies and AI use. As these tools become more common, departments are creating guidelines. Be part of that conversation. So in closing, let's recap. The three main categories of AI tools that can transform your workday is number one, AI writing assistants like ChatGPT and Claude for drafting memos, emails, reports, and social media content. Number two, meeting and document summarizers like Otter AI for creating meeting minutes and extracting key information from long documents. And number three, AI enhanced scheduling and task management tools like Reclaim AI and Motion for managing your complex calendar and multiple projects. And remember, start with one tool and one task this week. Give it a try. Share your experience with other members of the association. We want to hear from you. What AI tools are you already using? Email us at info@the6bugle.org. Remember, you're not just keeping the office running, you're strengthening the backbone of fire service operations nationwide. Thanks for joining us here on the Six Bugle Podcast. My name again is Rudy Ruiz. Take care.